Every 3 seconds, somewhere in the world, someone over 50 breaks a bone because of osteoporosis. 1 in 3 women, 1 in 5 men. But here's what no one tells you. Your bones aren't gone. They're just waiting for the right materials to rebuild. I'm Adam, and today I'm sharing 7 foods that rebuild bone density. The 7th one isn't a food at all.
Today's conversation is for every woman who's gone through menopause and every man who's noticed he's getting shorter. Yes, getting shorter is a real sign. We'll talk about that. Most of us think of bones like the frame of a house. Built once, stays the same. That's wrong. Your bones are alive. They're constantly breaking down and rebuilding. In fact, every 10 years, your entire skeleton is replaced. But after 50, something changes. The breaking down speeds up, the rebuilding slows down, and the bones become porous, fragile. The International Osteoporosis Foundation says a hip fracture can shorten your life by 20 to 25%. That's not a small thing. But here's the hope. You can rebuild at any age.
How bones work. Let me explain how this works. Quickly, I promise. Your bones have 2 kinds of workers. One kind, we call them the demolition crew. Their job is to clear out old, worn-out bone. The other kind, the builders. Their job is to lay down new, strong bone. Before 50, these 2 teams work in balance. Demolition here, building there. Perfect harmony. But after menopause, women's estrogen drops. And after 50, men's testosterone slowly drops too. These hormones were the managers. They kept the teams in balance. Without them, the demolition crew works overtime. The builders can't keep up. So we need to give the builders everything they need to catch up.
Food number 1, canned sardines with the bones. I know, some of you just wrinkled your nose, but hear me out. Sardines with bones are one of the best sources of calcium and vitamin D in a form your body can actually absorb, 3 times better than supplement pills. Mash them with a little mustard or lemon juice on toast. Try it. You might be surprised. Food number 2, dark leafy greens. Spinach, kale, collard greens, Swiss chard. These aren't just for calcium. They're loaded with vitamin K. Vitamin K activates a protein called osteocalcin. Osteocalcin is the glue that locks calcium into your bones. Without vitamin K, the calcium you eat ends up in your arteries, not your bones. That's actually dangerous. So calcium alone isn't the answer. Calcium plus vitamin K. That's the answer. Food number 3, almonds and dried figs. Both are packed with magnesium. And a study in the journal Nutrients found that low magnesium doubles your risk of osteoporosis. Magnesium activates the bone-building cells directly. A handful of almonds and 3 dried figs every day. That's it. Food number 4, prunes. Yes, prunes. The same thing your grandmother ate. Researchers at Florida State University ran a study in 2015. They gave women 5 to 6 prunes a day for 6 months. The result? Markers of bone breakdown dropped significantly. Prunes contain polyphenols. These compounds quiet down the demolition crew, so the builders can catch up. 5 prunes a day. That's all. Food number 5, salmon and sardines. We already mentioned sardines, but salmon deserves its own spotlight. Because salmon is one of the few foods naturally rich in vitamin D. Without vitamin D, your body can only absorb 10 to 15% of the calcium you eat. The rest is wasted. With enough vitamin D, absorption jumps to 30 to 40%. So you can take all the calcium supplements in the world. Without vitamin D, you're mostly going nowhere. Food number 6, tofu and soy. Soy contains compounds called isoflavones. They act like a weak plant estrogen. For women after menopause, this is huge. It's like giving your bones a small amount of the hormone they lost, without the risks of hormone replacement. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found women who ate soy regularly had significantly higher bone density than those who didn't.
And now, the 7th, the one that isn't a food. It's resistance training. Lifting weights, using your body weight, carrying groceries, pushing against something heavy. Here's the principle. Bone is built on demand. Your body is smart. It doesn't waste resources. If your bones never feel stress, your body assumes they don't need to be strong, so it doesn't build them. But when you lift something heavy, when your muscles pull against your bones, your body gets the message. Ends the builders. In 2018, a study called the LIFTMOR Trial tested this. They had older adults do resistance training, 30 minutes, twice a week. In just 8 months, their spinal bone density increased by 3%. Now, 3% might not sound like much, but here's the comparison. Most osteoporosis medications don't increase bone density. They just stop it from getting worse. Exercise actually rebuilds bone. Medication just holds the line. You don't need to become a bodybuilder. You need to challenge your bones. Lift a 5-pound weight. Carry a heavy bag of soil up the stairs. Do push-ups against the kitchen counter. Twice a week. That's it. Friends, bones are like money. What you invest in your 30s and 40s pays you back in your 60s and 70s. But here's the good news. It's never too late to start investing. Even if you're 70, even if you've already been diagnosed, you can slow the loss. You can rebuild. You can protect yourself from the fall that changes everything. Start today. 1 can of sardines, 1 handful of almonds, 5 prunes, and a 5-pound weight. That's it. That's your beginning. If this video helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with your mother, your aunt, your neighbor. Because 1 in 3 women over 50 will break a bone because of this, and most of them don't even know they have it. You can change that for someone you love. Next week, we're talking about your brain, Alzheimer's, and 7 daily habits that can delay it by 10 years. I'm Adam. Thank you for being here. Take care of your bones, and I'll see you next week.